What's up, guys? I've been AUSSIE METALHEAD. I'm doing 150 classic albums by the end of the year, and Femtanyl dropped a new album, and I also do new releases. My only introduction to Femtanyl is her feature on Stardust by Danny Brown, and I think I liked that song. But apart from that, I'm coming in completely blind, and I'm curious because it says digital hardcore and like industrial techno or something like that. Sounds a bit interesting. So yeah, let's check it out.
Before, didn't you?
Alright, I straight up just thought that maybe my audio wasn't working. What is digital hardcore? Let me look it up. Punk and electro. Ooh. It reminds me of like underground rage sort of stuff a bit because like it's not lyrically focused, it's mostly like just creating this like maximalist soundscape. I find this track so interesting. I'll talk a bit more about it in a second. When I finish it. I just find that track really interesting because of the pacing. But anyway, if you haven't watched one of my videos before, I do first ratings on the side. These are my first listens. They're subject to change if I listen to these projects multiple times over before I post them to my Discord, where you can chat to me about my ratings. I also posted the album of the year, so you can see all of the ratings raging back. I also write a review on every single project that I end up reacting to. Also, on the top of that website, album of the year, the favorites list is the next 5 albums that I plan to release on YouTube, so you get a little sneak peek on my YouTube. And then on top of that, my average rating is a 6 out of 10. I solely think that's because I'm requesting more good music than bad, and most of the albums I listen to now are from my Patreon because they're so supportive over there. I absolutely love and adore them. So yeah, but I think spiritually I have a 5 out of 10 average. I think, like, because the way I view music is, if it's a 5.1 out of 10, it means I liked it more than disliked it, and I can be a bit harsh sometimes. Speaking of, and I'm sorry to do this, I found the pacing on this track to be a bit odd. It could just be an issue of first listen, not knowing what's going into it, so my assumptions are a bit out of whack, so when I revisit this it could change. But when I'm listening to this, it felt like the track never started. Like, it was starting, but it never actually like started. It's the entire way through, the pacing of the track, even like the chorus sort of part, if you could say that, that felt like an intro to a song. It didn't feel like the meat of a song itself. Even if I liked most of the things that were going on. So for me, I feel like I'm like at a 4 or 5 at the moment, because I don't think I would come back to it because it just feels like I'm getting edged a bit. But maybe on re-listens, I'll have like a better context of, oh, this is what they're trying to go for, so I can listen to it with that context. Let's go to the next track. Ooh, I like how crunchy this is. I like a lot of these sounds. I'm just like wondering where a lot of it goes, but this one feels like it has a bit more meat to the bone. You know? There's so much like chaos and texture here that I feel like it doesn't have the same issue as like the first track had for me. It doesn't feel like it's treading water. It feels like it's just like moving between multiple different ideas. So I like it. Maybe even a 7. Yeah, I like this. It feels more engaging to me than the last part. Cool. It's really nice, well produced. I like it.
Alright, well make sure you do it with your mouth closed because your breath.
We're gonna blow up.
It feels like it's so steeped in internet culture. Like, I don't know what this sample is, but it just sounds like a fucking, like, I don't know, a meme. Like a bit of meme music. I like it. It's like very type of online stuff. I enjoy it. I might like it as much as the last track. I really like this sound. Like they're a lot more electronic sort of aspects on this track. And the passage is very nice. I might even put this above it. I think it's quite great. I like how hellish this sort of sounds, which makes sense with the title of the track. I really like this actually.
Man, if you think that this won't happen to you, probably
It might be my favorite on the album. I like the vocals here a lot too. Like very, like, it's quite punky. I like it, like post-hardcore sort of stuff. Like the screaming vocals, it's nice. Yeah, this might be my favorite on the album. It just has such a punchiness to the beat. I like noisy production and like staticky production, like the chaos elements on like a lot of the other tracks with their production, but like something about this feels like, I don't know, it's more rhythm based and I like it. It's more rhythmic. I'll say this is like a great track. I think this is a great track. I like the punches and then you're going into this like prettier landscape here. I don't know, it's quite nice. Ooh, this sounds a lot fainter. I'm worried. Because it could be a production issue, or it could just be a stylistic thing. If it's a stylistic thing, it's going to be good, but it feels a lot more distant in the mix. I like how just how punchy it is. It feels, I don't know why, but it reminds me of like Jet Set Radio Future. I like it. Stuff fell off my desk. I don't know. That's a really nice transition. I don't know why these are tracks. I know it's very early on, but I don't know why these two tracks are the lowest rated ones. They're the ones that I feel like have the, so far, like City and Hell Target. I feel like Hell Target had a lot of I don't know, it was very punchy for the first like 2 minutes, and it had like a really nice rhythm to it, and then it goes into like a prettier note. City feels like it has the same punch. It feels, I don't know, if they feel like more engaging tracks to me. I just don't know. It's weird that the two tracks that are rated the lowest are the ones that I seem to appreciate the most, and that's not being like me being a cringe fucking hipster. It's just like, I don't know, it perplexes me. Curious if Head Up will buck that trend, because my understanding is that this track is rated higher than the other ones that I rated higher, which were lower. There you go. This reminds me of something. Feels like I've heard this track like this part before. Like this sound. I'm not like super knowledgeable of this genre, but this sounds familiar as fuck to me. Ooh, this is a bracelet. Like that sound was so piercing. I kind of like it. Yeah, I think this is decent. Oh, okay. Wait, I think it's good. I'm sorry I'm not as talkative. Usually I'm a pretty talkative lad.
Yes, I've always dreamed of a little girl just like you. I mean, we already have a boy, so another one simply would not do. Oh, no, absolutely not. A little girl would be so much nicer, don't you think so,
I like this.
Angela? And such a lovely name.
Ooh.
Why, I believe it means angel. Why, yes, I'm sure it does. I know you're going to like that name. Won't you, Peter?
This is so pretty. I feel like this is pretty great. I think I like it when it's a bit less chaotic. Like there's just like a nice soundscape here. It feels like there's not too many ideas. They just kind of just going through the motions. She's like, I don't know. It's not overcomplicated. I like it. Yeah, I think I like the slightly more simplistic tracks. I feel like it allows... I just like how it breathes a bit more. Like maximalist sort of production isn't necessarily like a bad thing or anything. I like a lot of underground like rage stuff, but I love Revenge Seekers, but I like when she sits with her beats a bit more. This is pretty. Oh, I like this one quite a bit. This might be my favorite. Yeah, this is kind of amazing. That's definitely my highest rated track. I like this one a lot. This is sick. It feels like a lot more cohesive to me than the other tracks. I like it a lot. This sounds so clear. I like it. Ooh. I wonder if I'm getting more used to the project, and on re-listens this will be rated a bit higher. Because like the last few tracks have felt really fucking good to me. Yeah, like this just feels like another great track. I wonder if I'm just warming up to the project a bit more. I think my ratings might change quite drastically. You can see that obviously at the Discord, like as I said. Yeah, I don't know why, but like the last few tracks have been the best, I feel. Oh. I don't know, it feels like this track in particular is like an example of like, it's so much more concise. I did not like. I knew the genre was coming into this, but I still feel like I didn't expect this, because like, despite having production credits or whatever with Danny Brown, yeah, that Danny Brown track is quite different to this. I also think this is really pretty and quite a great track. Ooh. Is this the Strokes reference? But like, I don't know. I feel like this might be. It's gonna be like between this one and Show You the Highway. I think I'm gonna make that is. This is really nice. This sounds so pretty. I like that hopeful energy at the end here. It gives the album a sense of like finality. I like. I like the atmosphere that this is creating. Really well produced. I'm sorry I'm not as talkative as I usually am. If you watched any of my videos before, I'm usually a much bigger certified yapper. I think it's due to the fact that the like unfamiliarity. I nailed that, but me not being familiar with this sort of genre as much, and I'm just thrown into the deep end kinda. So I was like more experiencing it, but it's quite good. I like it quite a bit. I'm curious to see what else they'll create, because she's clearly quite talented when it comes to production. So yeah, I've also known like, what are some classic albums that are in this genre, like digital hardcore sort of stuff? What is a classic record in this? Because I have no idea. Yeah. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed watching this video, sorry for it being a bit more scuffed than usual. Yeah, if you enjoy watching the video, thank you. I appreciate you. If you want to support further, you can go to my Patreon. It's $5 a month. You get to request an album, early access, 250 plus albums on the Patreon that are not on my YouTube. All that sort of jazz. Thank you guys so much for watching and making this dream come a reality. Thank you. Peace.